Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm your host, Captain Awesomeness, and yes, you see me over at Bossport Karting, the indoor karting track that I used to frequent before starting my active career in outdoor karting. Why am I here today? Because I happen to hear that they were going to have what they call challenge night, which is really league night. And in this league night, you get to race against other people, kind of like you do against those in outdoor karting. Only difference, of course, is that you're on an electric kart and you might be racing with people who are at different skill levels, and not to mention there's going to be a whole lot of contact in this sport compared to real karting, and that's just because of bumpers that are all around that protect you from actually making contact with other people's wheels. So I'm looking to a pretty wild session, and I'm pretty excited about it, and I can't wait to get out there to see how I do. Now they have one practice session that's already going on, and I'm about to join a practice session here soon, but really I just wanted to kind of at least talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing, and you guys will see me when I actually get on an actual race.
Alright guys, word of warning, what you're about to see is total carnage. It's something I would never ever do in open wheel go-kart racing, just because if you do some of the things that happen to me or what I do to somebody else, you're gonna injure yourself or get somebody else injured severely. I mean, it can be pretty bad. So anyway, the advantage with these rental karts obviously is that there's no wheel-to-wheel contact with these bumpers around, but people tend to drive in a way that doesn't really get them acclimated to the art of kart racing, or racecraft as we like to call it. But anyway, here I am on the inside line with somebody on the outside line trying to get in front of me, but I try to do whatever I can to maintain that dominance. Here I am going into this turn right here, but then I get slammed, and as you can see probably that they try to get around me and were unsuccessful. So I already know that this is going to be a difficult race because I'm going to get hit left and right, and I'm going to get dive bombed on left and right. So I need to try to keep my line a little defensive where they don't take complete advantage of me coming in. So I'm just hoping this race ends as quickly as it started, just because of how many bangs and pushes and hits I was getting. You would never see this again in open wheel racing at all. So anyway, here I am again. Oh, you see this happen? So this is the typical stuff you see people do. So I give them their courtesy back of hitting them hard and continuing on. I figured, hey, since they're not getting yellow flag, then I might as well go with my way. So I dive bomb them, I get hit on the side, and that's fine by me. I block them out, and I continue going. And I know already that this is going to be pretty painful for me, but I don't even care. I try my best to try to keep the pace up as much as I can, but this kart also has a bit of an issue. I know this kart very well. I've been familiar with it. The brakes don't exactly work well, and the other problem is that the throttle is sticky. So when you want to go off throttle, it continues staying on throttle, and it can be a bit of a challenge to get the kart to take a sharper turn like I want it to. Anyway, I catch up to the guy in front of me, number 22, thinking that I'll be able to find the right hole and get him. And I'm pretty confident, but as I come through this turn here, I'm thinking, okay, I'm having this problem with the throttle, so what can I do? So I just think of braking early and kind of mashing my right foot on the throttle to get the throttle to come off. But another problem I'm also having is that the driver behind me, who keeps trying to dive bomb me, continues to hit me hard, affecting my straight line acceleration and kind of abruptly stopping me, and that really gets to me, like this right here. They had hit me hard again, and I came to a complete stop. So at this point, I am pretty frustrated. I'm pretty angered, but more importantly, I'm concerned that now I cannot catch up with all of those guys who are in front of me at this point. I mean, they've just given up at this point. So I decided at this moment that I'm just going to play defensive. I'm not going to let that one person behind me get in front of me no matter what happens. And that's exactly what I do. I expect them to hit me like they do right there again. And I kind of look behind to see what they're up to. But I also don't want to do anything crazy or mean either. I'm just going to play aggressive defensive, meaning that if they try to dive bomb on me, I'm right there to block them from even having that chance to get in front of me. So that's what I do, and I'm hoping everything just works out for me. I see the white flag about to get raised, which means that it's the last lap. So I'm glad. I know that I've made it to the finish line, so I'm happy. Basically, I know that they're not going to get in front of me at all. I'm just going to continue playing defensive aggressive, like I said. But all in all, this was a great event. I really enjoyed it because I got to talk to the owners, got to talk to the staff. Awesome place as usual at Boss Pro Karting. I cannot say anything negative about them. It was a great time out here. And that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next Apex. Bye-bye.